All right, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name's DVDs, and I'm going to be doing a reading on Latto and 21 Savage. Um, I was just recently made aware of that situation, and I want to see what's going on between the two of them and possibly his spouse as well. If you would like a personal reading or a personal inquiry, link is in bio. Otherwise, let us begin. So, how did this whole thing start? How did this start? That's what I want to know. How did y'all start this up? See, how did we start? Yeah. Okay, it was work. It was work. She did not have that much interest initially, but he saw himself as worthy. Yeah, she was doing other stuff. They just happened to cross paths. So okay, so she wasn't purposefully going for him. It looks like she was trying to make money moves. Um, and there he was. And there he was. So there was no strategy behind it. It's not like he was an idol to her or anything like that. She was just going about her business, and then here he comes and he inserted himself into said business. Okay. Anything else? He hindered her thought process? Possibly made her stop seeing other people as options and instead him. Okay. Yeah, but ultimately she was just trying to get hers. And he stepped in and said, "Excuse me, I see you living your life. Can I bother you?" Essentially. All right, so how did he feel when he first met her and he decided to go about this process? What was his mindset? What was his mindset in all this? Let's see. I like to mess around. I like to pick people who feel deeply and who are not interested. It makes the game more fun. I like to choose people who are naive and hinder their growth. Oh, okay. You know, like there's a level of psychology when it comes to cheating, and I think what I see commonly is this exact thing. Yeah, I'm not in your midst. You seem to be doing well because I'm not a part of it. Why don't I become a part of it and make it an issue? Why don't I basically let me be the problem? That's the mindset seeing here. Let me be the problem. I have the ability to do that. Nothing but fighting. Okay. But I see that a lot with people who want to cheat. They see someone's life going pretty well and they're just like, "Let me get in, let me see how I can mess that up for you." Not just with their spouses, with trying to make their spouses feel bad, but also that person, the person they're pursuing as well. How did Lotto feel when she first came into contact with him? Or like during those early stages, rather. Because he felt like he was having a good old game. How did she feel? So there was a level of embarrassment. And she did feel stuck. What was he saying to other people? Yes, she felt like it would hinder her. She didn't like the look of it. She felt like it would stop her movement. And unfortunately, it it kind of has. The misogyny has definitely reared its head. Yeah, she feels like she has no power over. She was told to be quiet about the situation. She was told to be quiet. She was told not to claim him. He would not claim her. And it led to a feeling of embarrassment. Yeah. Now, it makes sense logistically. He is married. So it makes a lot of sense for him or other people to be like, shut up. But she still took it personal. That's why so don't mess with a married person. Uh, yeah. She felt like it limited, like he was limiting her, is what she felt like. We could be in a better place, but you want to limit me. You want to limit what we have. Yeah, she was all in the sauce. Girl was lost in the sauce, all in the emotions. All in them emotions. Just trapped. Just trapped. She saw a positive future um in the relationship nonetheless, but she did feel trapped. Okay. So let's see what's going on with them today. What's going on with them today? Now, with all this news coming out, what's happening with them? Is there an understanding? Is there strife? What do we got? She can already feel the pullback. I have to covet my funds. I. She's coming to some realizations about some things. Yeah, this is painful. This is painful. I'm. I'm not in the position I would want to be in when having a child. I have some funds. I have a decent amount of funds. Does she have debt too? But ultimately, I need more. And I can't be as frivolous as I wish I could be. And the emotional strain on this is taxing. I don't feel supported. I don't feel like I have what I need to make this stress free. And I can feel the stress building already. And there's no outside support. Support from him? Is that what you wanted? Yeah. Can you see? Yeah, y'all can see that. Okay. Um, yeah. She doesn't feel like she got her fair share of the bargain. Yeah, I didn't get my fair share of the bargain. This is not fair. My situation should be looking differently. It doesn't look differently because of you. This is not fair. I think she wanted financial support from him. I think she wanted significant financial support from him. I think she also wanted a lot of his time. She wanted a lot of his time as well. Yeah, like come over here, watch the kid. Come over here, sit with us. Don't you want to hang out with us? That kind of thing. Yeah. And she's already feeling that it's not going to happen. It's almost like she's prepping for the amount of motion she's going to feel later. Like right now, it's all still new, but it's going to hit her. And she's aware of it. Okay. What about him? Because that was mostly her. How does he feel about the situation currently? One more time. Oh, wait. I'll keep that card out, but I was supposed to cut the deck. Oh, he's a ass. Okay. Oh, you thought you were getting something? Psych. I'm busy. I got other stuff to deal with. You are not a priority to me. You are not what you thought you were to me. You are not what you thought you were. His opinion of her is not high. Which I guess makes sense considering the circumstance, but it's not high at all. You're not going to get what you want out of me. And if you do, it'll have to be through another channel. You're not going to get it voluntarily in any way. I am busy. I have other responsibilities. You're not a priority. You're not a priority. What I have over here is a priority. And I assume that's toward the family and the wife. What I have over here is a priority. You are not the main event. Yeah. It's so awful. It's like, see ya. Oh. Yeah. This is actually very straightforward. I don't even feel like I need to pull another card out. He's just like, okay, you took it too far over there. Sucks to be you. I got my family over here. Like, yeah, and he's already starting to pull back from her. I think, because I saw a video of her, like, going, my man, and somebody said, like, 21 Savage's name, and she was like, my man. I think that might have been the moment when he was like, all right, I'm cool off your ass. I'm cool off you. And you can't keep your mouth shut. You're pregnant and you can't keep your mouth shut. Two things that he sees as extremely taxing on him personally. This is not a good person. Understand that. Okay. How does the wife feel? How does the wife feel about this situation? How does the wife feel about all of this? Oop, okay. How does she feel? I'm over here. Oh, well. And this is not directed at 21 Savage. This is directed at Latto. You should have known what he was. See, it's a game, but you weren't playing it right. You didn't understand the rules. Take this as a learning lesson. Oh, my. Take this as a lesson. It's very much like, y'all ever seen The Wire? Like, the game is the game. This is the game. You didn't play it properly. You have nothing to fall back on. And that's not my problem. That's not my issue. Whatever she got going on over there, not my issue. She's not happy about this. It's not like she's necessarily understand, this is not, there is some irritation here, some strong irritation. I would say full on anger, but it's not vindictive toward Latto, if that makes any sense. It's just like, look, you're a foolish girl, okay? You're a foolish girl. You should have seen what he was. You should have seen what he could possibly do to you, and you should have taken the proper defenses because of that. And now you're in this situation. Like, you didn't play the game correctly. It's like game recognized game, and you were unfamiliar. Like that kind of thing. Yeah. Try to take from this situation what you can. She has a very level head about this. I don't feel there's a ton of love in their relationship. Maybe that's why she's able to be so level-headed here. But she's just like, yeah, get into your spiritual back, get into your healing, figure out what you need to do. Take this as a learning lesson. And it's a hard lesson for you to learn, but take it that way. Because you were foolish to think that any other outcome in this situation would be good. You were naive. Okay. One more. Yeah, I'm concerned about home. I'm concerned about the kids, what I'm going to buy with my next whatever. That's what I'm concerned about. She's not leaving him. Let's get that clear. I don't think this woman is going to be leaving him at all. Because a lot of this emotion is directed at Latto. With him, she's just like, he's going to be like that. But, yeah, the rest of these cards are literally directed at Latto. Except for this one. This is her. Yeah. She's like, I'm concerned with my stuff. You should have came up with defenses. You should have came up with something. You should have messed with a person that would give you something equally like what I have. And you didn't do that, so now we're here. Okay. These are very male-centered people. Okay. All right, so what's the future for their relationship? I can kind of already guess. But we're going to use this baby right here. I love how straightforward these cards are, at least for me. These cards can be hard for some people. It depends. Okay. Future of the relationship. Okay, so at least somebody's trying to advise her right now. She's not going to leave him alone. He might, if it ends, he's going to leave her alone. It's not going to, ooh, I'm so sorry. It's not going to come from her end. Because she's going to be chasing after him for a little bit. She's going to be chasing after him for a little bit. She's going to be wondering, like, why he's switching up kind of thing. And it's like he has a family. I don't understand how you didn't see the switch up coming. How did I pull this like that? Okay. yeah, she's gonna have to rely on her own community. He's focusing on making financial moves of some sort. Somebody is talking to her about this situation, and I feel that person or those people will be able to convince her from chasing him so much. But she's going to be chasing him for a minute. Like, it's going to get even more embarrassing than it already has for her. Yeah. She hasn't come to that edge yet. She hasn't. Yeah, she hasn't even seen the tunnel, much less the light at the end of the tunnel. Like, she's still heavy in all of this, thinking it can somehow work out. And she wants rest, but she's not going to make moves toward rest. When it comes to, like, to her spiritual journey, when it comes to this relationship, nothing she does next is going to constitute rest. She is going to stress herself out. And this is what she ultimately wants. She wants that rest. But she's going to stress herself out instead. All in concern over this man that is married to somebody else. So they get all the rights. Whoever this is, hurry up. If you haven't started talking to her, my God. Have those conversations. The people around her need to start being honest with her. They need to start being honest with her. Stop with that yes man shit. Talk to her like an actual human and be real. And if she moves on from you, okay, maybe you weren't supposed to stay in her life, but eventually she'll listen to somebody and get this right. Okay. And might as well look at the future of 21 Savage and his wife's relationship as well. I feel like, well, I'm not going to say that. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. They're going to seize whatever opportunities they can from this situation. They don't like how everything has played out, but they see potential in something that will create maybe a little bit of monetary gain. They're not concerned with advice. They're staying still. Yeah, they're not leaving each other. With this card comes a stagnation. They're not leaving each other. Or at least this is not the catalyst for them leaving each other. Not by a long shot. He's cheated before. She's just like, this is annoying. I don't like it. Maybe we had a couple yelling sessions, but ultimately, you know I'm not going nowhere. I know I'm not going nowhere. We still got a good setup here. Might as well see if we can see it to the end, kind of thing. There's not a lot of love here at all. Anything? No. No. But they do see a kind of familiarity with each other, which makes sense. I don't know how long they've been married, but they are married, so the familiarness that they have with each other comes with that kind of bond. Okay. One more card, just because. Yeah. Nobody's talking to them about breaking it off, even. Nobody's even talking to them about it. This is them for now. This is them. I feel like it would have to be a much more serious situation for them to break it off. It would have to be some sort of a financial hit for that woman to walk away. But this is not going to do it. This is not going to do it at all. Well, that's what I got for these. I was about to say lovebirds. Whoo, that's crazy. This is what I got for these three people. Ooh, maybe one more question. No, I just lost the question. Okay, sorry. But thank you guys for tuning in. If you like this video and maybe you want a reading for yourself or you want an inquiry for yourself, my link is in the bio. But otherwise, have a great day.